Hello everyone, this is Ellen. It's very nice to see someone told me keep going. Thank you. And now we can have a review. In the last videos, I told you how to say what do you want to do. 你想做什么？我想吃饭。Do you remember? Okay, today we talk about have, not have. Maybe you hear some confused. Okay, let's look some examples. Do you have a fork? 你有没有叉子？你有没有叉子？ No, 没有。No, 没有。No, 没有。Okay, when you are learning a foreign language, sometimes the difference between it and your native language can be stark. This is one of those times. But before we begin to take a look at this question, you should know that there are two ways to ask it that are both very common in Chinese. The question above is pretty exotic to English speakers, but it is a basic structure that you absolutely have to know. Even as beginners, we will take a look at the other ways to ask these questions later on. Now, the question above is called yes, no question. Yes, no question. Yeah. Because when you ask it, you can simply reply with yes or no. The word choice isn't so different from English, but the structure makes it sound very blunt. The word 你 means you. 有 means have. 没有 means not have. And 叉子 means fork. We can structure the question like this in English. Do you have a fork? Do you have a fork or not? Or do you or don't you have a fork? But this structure in English almost always implies that the person asking the questions has just about had it with the other person and want to know once and for all about the fork in questions. But in Chinese, this is perfectly normal and doesn't hold any implications about the person's emotion state. Notice, before the fork, Chinese is very streamlined in this way. There are no words for a. Can you see this? There are no words for a and the in the Chinese. There are ways to ask about this, that, these, and those, and you can also ask about numbers of things. But if you are just wondering if someone has something in general, like a fork, a pen, a phone, then you simply follow the pattern in the questions above. Now, let's look at the answer. Do you notice something stranger about how this kind of questions is answered? After seeing the question, the answer sure does look logical, and it is quite short. But the English equivalent no is even shorter. Well, this is a yes or no question, but notice that there is no or yes in your answer. Look at this. This is a native word, may, but no, doesn't show up at it in English. For example, in English, a complete answer would be, oh no, I don't have a fork. But in Chinese, there are no words for yes and no. Yes in Chinese means 是, and no in Chinese is 不. So you can know in this word there are no yes or no words for the to match. You just repeat the verb in the questions. To form the affirmative or put 没 or 不 in front of the verb to force the negative. So now you maybe wonder what the person would say if he did have a fork. In that case, the answer would be 有. Again, in Chinese, you need to answer yes, no questions simply by repeating the verb in the question for yes, or by putting a negative word in front of the verb for no. This happens often, and it doesn't happen with just verbs. Adjective can follow the same pattern, but that's getting a little ahead of ourselves. So let's repeat the questions. 你有没有筷子？你有没有叉子 ？Sorry， 叉子。叉子 is different from the 筷子。筷子 is a traditional Chinese tools to when they have the meal. Yeah, like this. They are a couple. This is 筷子。叉子 is often used in the West. Yeah. 你有没有叉子？没有 ，No， 没有。OK，Thank you，谢谢。